Okay, I'm going off track. My point was to make a DEM. I think we may add a new component in there. The fact that C is not used now. Sprite show extras. C is 11. No, I'm not messing with this now script. We had to try and make a Debian package, so I'm getting sidetracked now. This is not making a Debian package. Let's just check. That kind of warning is useful. That was wrong, whatever was going on there. Level ed 186. What? That is not right. And type last one. What? Something is wrong there. Get friendly type name. That is obviously will always be true. So we just the logical thing now is just boolean true. Okay. Type plus equals to block names. So what will happen basically is it'll crash if block type names, yeah, because block type names Yeah, this is dangerous. It will crash if there's a bad metadata now. Instead of saying invalid box contents, if it means if we've specified box contents, '50, '51. So we have 52 block type names. Okay. 0 to 51. '50, '51. So I've basically done a check. Yeah, we can do less than equal to. No, not less than equal to. What? 50. 50 is Dr. Proton. So last one is 51. So we have 52. Why? We've added one. 52. 52. Too many initializers. How can that be? Oh, because we have one there for the last one. Unused next ID. Well, in fact, then yes. So that should be less than type last one. Because you're not allowed to use type last one, even though there's a block name for it. That's a very good fix. I think I may have seen a crash like that as well in loading. Get friendly type name is used where? That warning was pointing me to a potential actual crash bug. This is why it's good to actually look at warnings sometimes. Fix potential crash in level editor. If invalid sprite metadata. For box contents. Oops, that should be our type contents. I don't think it would have crashed in the game, but if you load some of the alternate sprite sets, they have surely got bad metadata in some of them, I believe. Alright. That should fix that warning as well. That warning's fixed. So basically all the warnings should be fixed now for Ubuntu at least. Okay, so if we -r nukem git clone https. I don't know if I'm live still because I had some network errors in OBS. Before E except after C. Yeah, it's taking long, huh? It's way bigger than it needs to be. Somebody gave me advice which turned out to be good advice when I first put this thing in Git. That's don't put all the data files, keep the data files separate in a separate repo. And I initially didn't, and I think one of the reasons this thing is bigger than it needs to be is because there's big data files in the history. And it is a pain actually, every time you get clone, it's just slow. Although the internet's also slow right now, but it's better and cleaner to just have minimal source code that's quick and easy and light to fetch to git clone. And I mean, if every time someone wants to branch it, or if you think about it, it is better to keep the data separate. I was initially like annoyed when that person said that. I was like, cheers, really. But they were right. I thought about it. Anyway, I don't have the data folder now, but I just want to test if it compiles without warnings. There may be one warning still, or one or two warnings. Oh no, there should be none. Yeah, beautiful, no warnings. That's lovely. Okay. Make a clean. Huh. BSD. Yeah, it's annoying, this thing. Yeah. Okay, that should be fixed. That warning should be fixed. Unused labels should be fixed. Yeah, all the warnings should be gone now. Okay. I wonder if we can emulate I want to emulate a big Indian architecture. Right, back to Debian. Bitmap, Pixmaps, man page. Trying to think how to do this now. Great. I don't want to live. These are live cities. Oops. Boring. Okay, so now what I want to do is see if it makes a clean on Mac. On this old Mac. That warning I fixed now already in the latest. That warning I fixed. Those are basically the same warnings already now fixed today. I thought so. Trying executable path fallback. That fallback should go in the Linux version as well. Should I mention? I don't know if I should mention it. This shouldn't really be there, should it? It's a bit weird. What if the latest Git version goes out of sync? Like it's no longer considered stable, and then what? Like what if it's 3 years down the line and I'm going crazy making version 2 from that Git, and version 1 is just like a tag? So yeah, no, using Git is not even the right advice. The one reason it's a damn pain to fix this, that data dir is just like a thing that's defined instead of a variable, and it's used all over the place. So actually I need to first make it a variable, and then so that it can be changed and adapted. Why would data dir not be defined? I think the idea was to have it configurable that something like, but this was set 20 years ago, one must remember. I think I was thinking like this should maybe be a compile, this could be a makefile option. I think that was the idea. So you could add to your makefile, if you have a system, I think that was the idea. So you could say data dir equals user local data, whatever, blah blah blah. I think that was the idea so many years ago, so that it could become a makefile option, and then do we still want that? No, because we're not always going to be compiling from source. I don't know actually, I don't even know. I don't know what's the best way to handle this. So many different systems out there. Let's have a look at guys like these super tlex people handle things like that. like you run the exe and out of user games, but the data is in app data. Like hello. So how does it know? And that data, what if it's not the same on somebody else? How does it know where to look for its data? That's my question. Like, is it sometime during when the build? Because like, if you just install a package, let's download the latest supertext source and dig through it a little. I want to make a Debian package for Dave Newcomb, basically, but now I have, I realize how little I know about things like this, Linux. This thing looks easy enough to create. I just don't know where it should live. There it is, Debian package, supertext. So I want to create something like this, okay? But touch Dave Newcomb.dsc, right? This is what I wanted to do 4 hours ago. Dave Newcomb. I don't know if I should call it Newcomb or Dave Newcomb. Might be a good start not to have spelling error right in there. What's the dash about? Window. I don't know if that's right. I don't even know if I want to do that in the text project at all. What if I die? At some point I'm going to die. Let's say I die 5 years from now. Nobody pays the bills for djoffy.com, right? Then djoffy.com/Newcomb will no longer exist as a website. So this is the official page now, but what should I make it? The SourceForge page? What's more likely to exist 5 years from now, me or SourceForge? Or GitHub? Maybe the GitHub page should be the master page. Probably the GitHub, because that's like the source code. If GitHub goes out of business, Well, because Microsoft can't keep it going. Then I don't know what, then yeah. Standards version, I don't know what that means. I don't know what VCS. Browser field is. They may be the same as. That's not even a valid link. How about that? I feel better now. Okay. All depends. Make. Make. That's it. Oh no, that's not true. Of course that's not true. We need also now what versions of these things that I don't know. Package list. Depends. I don't know what that means. Maybe the dash one has to do with Debian. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. 1.0? Yeah, I haven't changed anything. I fixed compile warnings and bullshit like that, and README updates and new ports. There's nothing. I wouldn't even. At best, I would call it 1.0.1. You know. I guess I should target 1.0.1 then. I fixed that potential crash in the middle editor. And the other thing I fixed was a Windows XP issue. If you're compiling and running an XP. I don't even know if that's worth adding a 0.1 or whatever, 1.0.1. I don't know what that means as well. Basically, I want to use their file as a template. What about the data? Why is the data not there? Is that its own package? There's a few things there's a few small things I want to check as well. Where was I? This is not. I thought this is going to be a 1 hour job, and I'm wrong. This is going to be a 3 weekends job. I think I misregard now is just the start. There's a lot of other things I need to look into. Yeah. Sure, I can even think about putting it in Debian. Right, so PCBSD, VSD, Fedora KDE. Hello. Install the hard drive. There we go, that's it. Okay, so it's good to know that it still builds on. Let's just maybe grab the real latest. Delegate curl github.com. Delegate https github.com. David Jaffe, devnicum.git archive master zip. I like that. I really like the way they do that. Automatic partition selected with a nasty warning, but you don't need to. Doesn't require interaction. Oh, it does require interaction. Oh, damn it. Oh well. Anyway, that's fine. Why is it so slow? Error STLSV1 alert. So I just want to make sure the latest compile still, yeah. No, there should be no warnings, hopefully. Beautiful. Compiles. Should also check it runs, yeah. Yay, still runs and compiles on the Mac, no warnings, and runs. But I'm a bit worried about those Raphael Graph PowerPC fixes. Yeah, there's so many tabs open, it's just too much to keep track of now. I'm looking for the tab in which I had the, let's use Google, Newcomb, Callahan, Mac PC, or Newcomb Graph. And then Raphael Graph, right? On Mac BBC there seems to be an Indianness problem. The window stays on black. The attached tarball contains 2 additional. On Mac BBC there's an Indianness problem. The window stays black. Attached tarball contains 2 additional patches. Who wrote that? Raphael Graph. Thanks, I had the same issue in your patches, fix it. Alrighty, where can I actually reply to the main? What is this? A mailing list? I'm looking for the table now. Because MBSD mailbox. Hmm. Damn it, man. I hate this because now I know someone had to apply a patch to get it working. I don't know what the patch is or where it is. You can Callahan. Yeah, I don't even know where to look for it. Look how many lists there are. What is this corresponding to? Yeah, them slash income. This might be what we're looking for. Not sure what that -1 is supposed to mean in the number plate. Oops. I could use git branch filter to, oh gosh, but all the forks now, this existing forks. I suppose I could create a new version. Yeah, maybe I could use, one day if I have a branch the whole thing to delete any old data files from the history. And data source files, and just start a new project if I'm ever going to go mad with changes. Because probably I think the main branch should be stable for version 1 always. Although I'm not making a version 2, it sounds like I want to. Might be nice to just make some new levels, new level set. Maybe a few new sprites. No changes to the metadata, or no substantial changes that will, yeah, keep the same basic sprite metadata. Just add a new level set. Call it extra levels. I don't know. One should stay 1, you know, the levels should basically stay the same. Version 1 should be version 1 as it is for the rest of eternity. Okay. No, but that means I have to, can't just create 1 or 2 new levels if you want to make a version 2. You have to create a whole damn new. I suppose you could just add a bonus level set. Or custom user levels or something. The basis is there. There's not much extra. This thing, select emission. That's already working. Got these levels that just need to be fleshed out. Some issues with the metadata today. There was a shortcut key cheat to get everything. What was it now? Should be different high school list there if you are not. Alright. So like updated XML, where is that? Is that in? Where is that? Wow, this is still busy. Cloning 200 megabytes. Oh yeah. Oh, I know how big that is. 20%. Wow, that's like a gig. Or what? Oh yes, I was looking at this pouch. Raphael graph. I downloaded these in the wrong around, so that should be 2. Oh no, that should be 2. Look at that. Hey. There's already some. Maybe that's graph. God, this must be the wrong way around. Callahan. Let's just download that again just to be sure. I think that is graph. Okay. Yeah, that's not quite right. Should be like I have it. Because that'll break Apple support. DJ graph at CVP. So they had to remove this fix. That doesn't make sense. I'm a bit nervous to include that because it doesn't actually make sense. Because they're on a big Indian architecture, and STL bytecode is big Indian. What worries me now is the fix I've added fixes but this is a patch on top of a patch, right? And wait. Wait, no. There must be something going on here where you have RGBA masks, DJ graph that's CPB, 9600. I wonder if we can emulate. So what exactly is going on here? They have a big Indian architecture, however they had to use this to make it work. Let's just see. I guess we could just do something like this. That's really gross. If ew, that is not the right solution. There must be some other way of handling the byte order. This still 1.2. Get hardware byte order. See, there may be a difference between hardware byte order and graphics card hardware byte order or something. They get a black screen, which is strange. It shouldn't be black. You should get wrong colors, but not a black screen. That's the other weird thing. Oh, not necessarily. If you make the alpha always 0 inadvertently, then yeah, it could get a black screen, I suppose. Still, the game shouldn't be totally black. Some operations should still work. Like drawing. Yeah, that's what I mean by wrong colors here normally. That's it, bro. Did I ever link to this Morphos stuff? I wonder if this has a code in it. Let me just check if I'm understanding, if I'm reading this patch code right, because minus can I unclose the issue? Edit. Or we create a new issue. It could be a bug in STL, but I doubt it. Turns the new STL if but I mean it must be big onion for that fix to have fixed the problem on Mac BBC. Okay. There appears to still be something wrong there. Mac BBC OpenBSD users refer to having to seemingly interpret it under the touch. This fix. I can't incorporate OpenBSD in Mac BBC. I can't incorporate a file text. Let me see. Without breaking more fuss, but more fuss. I made a comment to the code, yeah. So I'm creating thing from an image now. Maybe I've got a little Indian in RAM, and then we specify, because we're creating it from an image, right? So maybe on this architecture, it's a wrong fix. Like, but still, it doesn't make sense because PowerPC is PowerPC. Like PowerPC Mac, PowerPC Mac, right? And more fast PowerPC. Maybe I must try QEMU. Let's see. See if I can use that to run any of these things. Mixed proprietary and open source. So I guess I can take the live CD image and fire it up in a blank QEMU PowerPC and see what it does. Maybe it'll install and then I can try. Yo, now I'm getting very off track. Yeah, what I'm really trying to do is get look how low I am on hard disk space. Yikes. If you release software, then people will take it and use it and do things with it. Okay. So that LHA is Morphos. Let's see if the source code is in there. Whoops, that shouldn't be in there. Tad. That stuff gets recreated. How's that? .exe, why is it .exe? Is it a Windows thing? Apparently not. Interesting, they must use the Morphos must use the same extension. blob, syntax. Blob, master, syntax Twitter out there. They're just there. How cool is that? Okay. Let's add something like that. Let's copy this.